Power, when undivided, tends toward expansion. When unchecked, it absorbs everything around it. Separation of powers is not idealism. It is precaution. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the world, future leaders, thinkers, and observers of power, welcome. This is not a textbook definition. This is not a civics diagram. This is not a classroom chart. This is an examination of restraint. Tonight, we do not ask who holds authority. We ask something more structural. How can authority be organized so that it does not consume itself? Part 1. The problem of concentrated power. When legislative, executive, and judicial authority reside in the same hands, law becomes will. The power to create rules, the power to enforce them, and the power to interpret them merge. At that point, limitation disappears. Accountability weakens. History repeatedly demonstrates that concentrated authority expands beyond intention. Part 2. The core idea. Separation of powers divides governing authority into distinct functions, not to slow governance, but to prevent domination. Each branch performs a different task. Each limits the others. This structure creates tension. Tension creates balance. Part 3. The three functions. The legislative branch creates law. It defines general rules. The executive branch implements law. It administers policy and directs enforcement. The judicial branch interprets law. It resolves disputes and determines meaning. Creation, execution, interpretation. Separate responsibilities. Part 4. Checks and limits. Separation alone is insufficient. Independence must be reinforced with oversight. Branches may review or constrain one another. Approval powers, veto powers, judicial review. This is not conflict, it is design. Conflict within structure prevents conflict outside it. Part 5. Why division is necessary. Power seeks efficiency. Efficiency seeks consolidation. Consolidation reduces resistance. Resistance protects liberty. Separation introduces friction. Friction slows excess. Slowness can be protective. Part 6. Institutional independence. For separation to function, branches must operate without direct control from one another. Appointment processes matter. Tenure protections matter. If one branch dominates appointments, balance erodes. If enforcement can silence oversight, division collapses. Structural independence is not symbolic, it is operational. Part 7. The role of constitution. Separation of powers is typically embedded in constitutional design. Written limits, defined jurisdictions. Without constitutional clarity, overlap becomes dominance. Ambiguity invites expansion. Defined boundaries protect stability. Part 8. When separation fails. Separation weakens when branches align politically or personally. Institutional loyalty must outweigh factional loyalty. If oversight becomes symbolic, if review becomes automatic approval, division dissolves in practice. The structure remains, the restraint fades. Part 9. Balance, not paralysis. Separation of powers is not meant to paralyze governance. It is meant to prevent monopoly. Balance requires cooperation, but cooperation must not eliminate independence. Too much conflict produces stagnation. Too little conflict produces concentration. Stability lies between extremes. Part 10. The final principle. Separation of powers is a recognition of human limitation. No individual is trusted with all authority. No institution is presumed infallible. Division acknowledges risk. To understand whether separation truly exists, observe practice, not structure. Can one branch override all others? Can oversight be ignored? Can interpretation be controlled? If the answer is yes, power is not divided. It is centralized behind formal labels. Separation of powers does not eliminate authority. It disciplines it. And disciplined power is the foundation of durable governance.